Blossom Earth again for your Tip Thursday. Last Thursday we talked about having a food diary for a small amount of time to give you insight and mindfulness around what you're eating. Now, in my group of friends, people who know and love me, I'm known as a bit of a guru around food planning and eating well. I generally eat very, very well. I see it now as a form of self-respect, is that if something is delicious in the mouth but is going to make me feel terrible later in the day or tomorrow, I generally will skip it these days. I have had a couple of, not slips, but experiences over the last few weeks with kids' birthdays where I've eaten things I normally wouldn't and I have paid for it. But generally, I'm not that person. Generally, I'm a person who makes really good, healthy decisions pretty consistently. So my friends come to me asking for tips around what are some great easy meals, what are great easy lunches, because often we get stuck not making lunch and then buying it. And my tip is to meal plan. It's boring, or it seems boring. We've heard it all before. Meal planning's great. You use seasonal food. You can shop according to what's on the meal plan, or make the meal plan according to what's left over in your fridge, all of that stuff. I don't tend to go with it from that angle. What I do is I think about what does my body need? So my body needs good fats, good proteins, and fruit and vegetables, and a small amount of carbs. So I plan around that. I plan for what is easy. I have a lot on my plate at home. I have a very busy life with work and two very high needs kids. My kids don't eat well. They're very, very picky eaters, being autistic. And so if I don't meal plan, I often end up eating what they will eat, and I feel awful for it. So that is how I have come to so much meal planning. And the other thing I do with my meal planning is when I do cook for myself, I make larger amounts and I freeze single serves. So if I ever get home from work and the kids are having eggs on toast or baked beans on toast or whatever it might be, tenders and chips, I still get something that's nutritious for me. So I'll get a beautiful fish curry, or I'll get, I'm trying to think now, beef stroganoff with cauliflower mash, or I'll have zoodles, something with zoodles. So I'm getting lots of vegetables that I know my body loves. So what are my best tips around meal planning? Make your lunch the night before. When you're making, if you've got kids, when you're making kids' lunches, make your own lunch. Make really, really simple things. So I often will do guacamole. Avocados are in season at the moment in Australia. So I'll do guacamole and vegetable sticks and then some protein on the side. I do tins of tuna with seed crackers. So I'm still getting crackers, but I'm not having all the carbs and the wheat and stuff that makes me feel really awful. Another one of my go-tos is to have ham, slices of ham, and I wrap the ham around vegetable sticks as well. Hummus is another good one. So they're my three standard lunches, is ham and veggie sticks, hummus or avocado and veggie sticks, and tuna on seed crackers. That's it. I don't make it complicated. I rotate those couple of things unless I have leftovers. So if I have leftovers from the night before, then I will eat them for lunch. Meals, I will generally plan about 4 to 5 meals each week. I don't choose them for specific days. So I will have a list on my fridge of meal ideas. So I'm not locked into certain ideas. So if we happen to get caught up doing something after work, after school, and we don't have enough time, I can quickly switch around what I was going to cook. And unless something needs to be defrosted, I can usually switch it around and figure out what's going on there. I also will plan in the day we do shopping. Obviously, nothing needs to be defrosted. I can kind of wing it a little bit that day, depending on how much time there is. And as I said before, when I make a casserole or a curry, I will make extra and then freeze it into single serves in the freezer. And that really helps me to have nutritious food. My last quick tip for around meal planning, buy your mixed lettuce greens in the bag from the supermarket and buy the pre-cut coleslaw. All you need to do with that is add a little bit of homemade mayo or a little bit of guacamole, and you've pretty much got an instant meal. So that is a really fast, really nutritious meal that you can pull together quickly. like I talked about last week with the food diary, figure out what your food triggers are and just don't have them in the house. Stop with those foods, whether it be sugar or whether it be salicylates or nightshades or histamines, whatever your trigger foods are, keep them out of the house. Be kind to your body in that way. If you've got any questions, please contact me. I'm always happy to talk about food. I love food. And share ideas with you. If you've got any questions, hit me with your questions and then I can share those ideas with other people as well. I hope this has been helpful. That's your tip for Thursday. Have a beautiful day. Bye.